If you want to know how I created this smoky eye look, just keep watching and I promise you won't regret it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Modukpe Banjo. I'm a makeup artist, a content creator. You can do well to follow me on my Instagram page. Yeah, this is my model for today. She's also my friend and my sister. So I actually hijacked her for the shoot. As you can see from the video, she was really tired, but she had no choice because I had to beg her. So the first step is to cleanse our face with the wipe. So I wiped her face, and the next thing is to add the serum. So this is a Dr. Rachel serum, the niacinamide and vitamin C serum that I'm using for her face to help control the oil and to brighten up the skin. And I'm going in with simple moisturizer. Of course, you know what moisturizer does to the skin. It helps to add moisture to your skin to make it more plumper. So I'm just blending that in properly. And for my primer, I'm using this Meron Skin Prep Pro and Revolution primer. So I'm going in with the Meron Skin Care Pro first. And I actually liked this step that I did by going in with the Meron Skin Pro first before the primer. It was really nice. I have never tried prepping my face like this before by going in with that liquid before the primer, but I loved it. So I'm just blending in the primer here, leaving the under eye area. Please do not forget, because you want that place to be moist. And the foundation I'm using is from Avo Cosmetics, their matte foundation in shade 25. It has a reddish undertone. Yeah, like I said, it has a reddish undertone, but the reddish undertone does not last long. I don't know how to explain this, but it does not last. You'll see as time goes on in the video what I'm talking about. Like the foundation didn't later come out reddish. So I'm just blending that in properly with a foundation brush. And the first concealer I'll be using is this cream concealer from Ivy Belle Fit Tonia X on Instagram. She's also a makeup artist and a content creator. So I'm just going, I'm using the lighter shade that I showed you for the inner corner of the eye, the bridge of her nose, her forehead, her chin area, and her cupid bow. And I will be using the darker shade that I touched from the palette for the outer part of the eye. Mind you, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, this is a cream concealer. This is very good for people that are trying to save up their money. Do you get what I mean? If you do not want to buy a lot of concealer at a time, if you want to try and use your money wisely, this is a good choice for you, I think. So I'm just blending that in properly with my beauty blender. I was expecting the concealer to be more thicker than this, but then I think I'm still going to have to try another method to see the consistency of the concealer properly. So I went back in with my Nuban Beauty concealer in my skin concealer for that inner corner of the eye to brighten it up more, and her forehead, the bridge of her nose also, and her chin area, because I wasn't satisfied with the result of the first cream concealer that I used. So this is me just leaving the inner corner of the eye to dry up a little bit. So while it is drying, I'm going in with the contour. So I'm just blending that into her hairline and her temple. So I'm trying to contour the nose properly here and blending that in also with the beauty blender. While blending, I'm still leaving that inner corner of the eye to dry down a little bit. So it has been blended, and as you can see, the skin work, it is given already. So I'm just going in to set the under eye with a setting powder, with my setting powder I mean. So I'm just pressing the powder into her skin. I'm not packing it, guys. As you can see, I'm not packing any powder. I'm just applying it lightly and patting into her skin, because you have to let this into her skin. So I did set her under eye. I'm setting her forehead. I already set her chin. So I'm just trying to blend in that forehead properly. And the bridge of her nose, of course. So if you are setting, you have to set all over your highlighted areas. You get what I mean? So you just have to set all over your highlighted area properly. So I'm about to set a face in total. So I'm going in with this Flawless Ivy powder palette in a shade. So I'm just setting a face all over. And when you are setting, please do not drag, because just remember that there are some parts on the face that are still wet. So you do not want to drag those parts. You do not want the strokes of your brush to appear on the parts that are still wet. So you have to just pat in, pat lightly. So the next thing is the contour. I'm using that shade of powder to contour our face. So you're just going to contour all over the areas that needed to be contoured. And we are setting the contour on the nose too. So this is me setting the contour on the nose too. Please, you have to set lightly, because you do not want harsh lines on your nose. Even on your skin work self, you do not want any harsh lines. All of this, we are still going to blend out properly. So I'm baking her under eye. And apart from the fact that this gives a smooth and flawless under eye finish, this also helps to pick your fallout eyeshadow if you are the type that does your skin work before your eyeshadow. Do you understand? So whenever you do your eyeshadow and there is any fallout, it won't have to stick to your skin. So this powder will help pick it up and you just dust it off. That is another advantage of baking. So I already did one eye. So I applied the blue eyeshadow already. So I'm going in with the 2 pink color that I showed you for the crease area to blend the edges of the blue properly. So you just take your time, please. Whenever you are working with colors, please take your time. As you can also see, we are all learning, and even me, I'm taking mine bit by bit. So I went with that with the 2 pink shades for the crease area, and I went back in with my blue. It's a small precise blending brush, not precise per se, but it's a small mounted blending brush, so to extend the blue color into the crease area a little bit. Then I went back with that other blending brush to blend. I just keep going back and forth between the 2 colors. I keep going back and forth until I get my desired result. I'm sorry, we're getting distracted here. Yeah, this sapphire color, I'm going to apply it in the middle of our eyeshadow, in the middle of the eyes, to give that extra glow, that pop of elegance, that pop of gorgeousness. So I'm just trying to apply that in the middle part of the eye, and as you can see, the result is it is sweet. Like this part of the eye that I'm doing, just it gave life to the eyeshadow. I don't know if you understand what I mean. It gave life to it. So this pink color, I'm going to add a little bit of it to that middle part also. And this gave it more life. And to even think this eye look that I created wasn't planned. I just started creating and it came out really, really nice. Guys, see what I'm seeing. Look at the eyes. So this is the lip palette that I'm using from Island Babe something. So I went in with the black color in the lip palette first, but the black was not really showing because I forgot to wipe the gloss on her lip before I started applying, so it didn't make the black appear properly, but it's alright, we move. And after the black, I'm just going in with the brown shade beside the black to my left on that black line that I created on our lips. And this is the shade it is giving us. So yeah, I'm just going to apply that properly. Make sure it is well distributed. Yeah, and this is the middle color that I'll be using, that nude color, kind of nude pinkish color. So I'm just going to blend that properly into the lip and the brown color. Because what is makeup without blending, guys? There is nothing like makeup without blending. You just have to know your way around blending, to be honest, if you do not want to look like masquerade. So that is well blended. So I'm going in with the white, yes, the white in the palette, and I will be placing that in the middle, as you can see. I'm just going to blend that too properly. Yeah, I told her to smack her lips because that is one of the easiest way to blend your lip product together. And this Adventure Makeup Lasting Gloss that I got in I'll be using that all over the brown area on the lips. Like that chocolate color, that adventure lip lasting gloss took the game of that lips from 0 to 100 in 1 minute. So I'm going to dust off the under eye. It is time to dust it off. So that shade of powder that I showed you, I'll be using that for our under eye because I want to brighten up that place a little bit. So I noticed that brush was bigger for our under eye, so I switched it for a smaller brush. And I'm just taking my time to blend it properly because we don't want harsh lines here. So this brush size is perfect for the under eye to avoid the brush getting into maybe your model or your client's eye. So that size is perfect. And as you can see, it is blending properly. So I'm dusting off the reverse contour too. And I'm adding powder to our temple too. And mind you, this is not a light shade powder that I'm adding to our temple. I'm adding a contour shade powder to our temple. So these two highlighter I will be mixing together for our face. Just apply it on the I'm applying that on the apple of our cheek. The apple of your cheek is the uppermost part of your cheekbone. So that is the apple of your cheek. To our forehead and the bridge of our nose too. And voila, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed filming it. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, leave your thoughts down below. Let me know. And I'll be in the comment section replying every bit of your comments. Thank you guys for your support, your love. I do not take it for granted. And please do not forget to click on the subscribe button. Until the next one.